everybody, it's Miss Steely, and I'm here to read your Thursday reading for week 5. So you should have Why Do Feet Fall Asleep? And you should see that it should say Thursday in the upper right hand corner. Remember, before you get started, you should grab your 3 highlighters. Remember, if you don't have these 3 colors, it's okay to use a different color instead. Alright, I'm going to read for you the story, and then I'm going to read through your questions. I'll give you a few of the sentence stems to help you get jump started. The work you're going to do independently. If you need assistance on any of the questions, please go back to Monday's walkthrough. It will help you go back and do step by step how to find your answers. If you still can't figure out how to find the answer, please get a hold of Miss Killingsworth or myself and we'll be happy to help you. Alright, why do feet fall asleep? Paragraph A. Do you wonder how your body knows how to move? It is because your brain and nerves are like a telephone between your body and your brain. Your brain sends a message through nerves to your body. That is how you can pick up a pencil, ride a bike, or kick a ball. Your brain sends a message to your hands, fingers, feet, and legs. Your nerves are very important. Sometimes you do not notice that they are working, but you can tell when they are not working. Paragraph B. Have you ever been sitting for a long time and then couldn't feel your foot when you stood up? That is your brain telling you that you sat for too long without moving. It means that your brain could not send messages to your foot. So your brain took a break. The tingling feeling was your foot waking up. Your foot started getting the old messages. If your foot could talk, it would say, "Good morning." It takes time to go through all those messages. Paragraph C. When you sleep in a funny way, your feet can sometimes fall asleep. Why does that happen? It is because you have a big blood vessels in your body called arteries. The arteries carry blood to your arms, legs, and head. They can sometimes get squeezed. There is nothing to worry about. Arteries are very strong and move blood everywhere. But if they get squeezed too much, they can make parts of your body fall asleep. This is your brain telling you to move around so that your arteries are not squeezed. Paragraph D. The next time you are sitting for too long, be sure to wiggle your feet around. Keep those messages and blood moving through your body. Alright, make sure you grab your 3 highlighters and your pencil. For this purpose, I'm using my black marker so you can read it easier. Alright, question number 1. Write 3 questions in which the answer could be found in the text. Remember, you're writing 3 questions, so I've numbered my paper 1, 2, and 3. And what comes at the end of our sentence? We're writing questions, so I've written question marks in. This is where you need your 3 markers, yellow, blue, and orange. With your yellow highlighter, go back to your story and highlight what are nerves. Number 3, with your blue highlighter, highlight how does your brain tell you that you sat too long without moving. Remember, you're looking for clues in the text. Number 4. With your orange highlighter, highlight what happens if your arteries get squeezed for too long. Number 5. What is the different thing happening when your foot falls asleep from sitting too long versus when you sleep in a funny way? I've given you a sentence stem. This is a long one. When you sit too long, your foot does what? But when you sleep funny, your foot does what? If you can complete those sentences, good job. Number 6. Write 1 word to summarize each of the following paragraphs. Go back to paragraph B. Find 1 word that was super important in that paragraph and circle it. Write the number 6 next to that word. and then write that word on the line. Repeat that for paragraph C. Find one word that is important to that paragraph, circle it, write the number 6 next to it, and then write that word on the line. Number 7, underline 3 important words in the text. Okay, guys, you get to pick any 3 super important words in this story. Now, you can use your vocabulary words. I've noticed some of you doing that. It's okay. Make sure you write the number 7 underneath whatever 3 words you found are super important. Number 8, summarize why feet can fall asleep. I've given you the sentence stem, feet can fall asleep because. It talked about 2 ideas in this story, 2 main ways that your feet fall asleep on you. You can list either one of them or both of them. It's okay. Make sure that you're answering in a complete sentence with a capital letter and punctuation at the end. Make sure you circle your evidence in the story and write the number 8 next to it because this is question number 8. Restate your question. If you've copied my sentence stem, you've already restated your question. You see how the words from the question are used in my answer? We've talked about that in my class, how sometimes that helps us with our spelling. When we restate our question, we get to use those words and we have them all spelled correctly for us. Good job, guys. Oops. All right. For questions 9, remember we're using 3 words that talk about the main topic of this text. So if you write 4 words, you're going to get it wrong. So keep your answers between 1 to 3 words. All right, write one sentence that tells the main idea of the text. What was this story mainly about? What did we learn about? Okay? The main idea of this text is. Finish that sentence stem. Make sure you're writing in a complete sentence with capital letters and punctuation. Circle your evidence in your text and make sure you put the number 10 next to it. And if you've used my sentence stem, then you've already restated your question. Make sure you check your boxes as you go. Number 11. Find nerves in the text. Use the context clues to explain what this word means. Circle the words in the text that are clues to the meaning of the word. So, I've given you the sentence stem, nerves means. You need to go back and find the vocabulary word in the story. Remember, we read the sentence before and the sentence after. Sometimes, if you remember on Monday, we had to reread the whole paragraph to find our clues to what that word means. When you've figured out your clues, then you complete the sentence. Nerves means what? Make sure it ends with punctuation. We're going to repeat that with question number 12. Only our new vocabulary word is arteries. Remember, arteries is going to be a vocabulary word, so it will be underlined. These words should be pretty easy to find in your text. But you will have to go back and reread the sentence before and after to get the definition. When you figure out what the definition means, write that sentence in your own words. Make sure you use punctuation at the end. Number 13, do you think the author wrote this text mostly? Remember, we've been talking about author's purpose. Why did the author write this story? To explain something, describe something, or answer a question. Whichever box you choose, make sure you circle the same vocabulary word down here. And then answer the question. What is the author trying to explain, describe, or answer? The author is trying to blank, and then you answer the question. Thank you, guys. Miss you. Bye.